Hey guys, this is Krishna Negi, and in this video I'll tell you the concept of object and classes in Java programming language. As you all know that Java is an object oriented programming language, so it's very important to understand about object and classes in this video. So let's get started. First of all, let's create a new class here. New Java class. Let's name it as kn_06. Okay, so we have created a brand new class. Now, let me minimize it. Let me maximize it. Let me explain you the concept of objects and classes. Okay. So basically, what is an object? Anything which lies around you is an object. So in real life object. Okay. So in real life object, whatever you think around you, for example, keyboard, mouse, your glass, anything. This thing have two things. What are those two things? That is characteristic, or let me tell it behavior. Okay, let's name it as first characteristic only. Characteristic. Now the second one is your behaviors. Okay, now take any object of your choice, for example a mouse, and let's review it. So it have a certain characteristic. For example, it is having a button, two buttons, one scroll wheel, downside you can check out the light. Okay, so some characteristic is having. Let's take the example as mouse, not simply mouse, computer mouse. So what are its characteristics? Basically it have buttons, over scroll wheel. Okay, it have these both things, buttons, scroll wheel. It is its characteristic. Now what are its behavior? Its behavior are how it is helpful to us to move cursor on the screen. That is only its behavior. Now one more behavior it could be for playing games. Not playing games, simply to move cursor. Only one behavior it is having. Here a mouse, which was a real life object, which is having some certain characteristic. Those are the buttons on it and the scroll wheel present on it, and it have some certain behaviors, that is to move the cursor. So these two things are considered in a real life object. Anything you can take. For example, you can take your laptop. What is the characteristic of your laptop? It has some keys, it has some display, it have a power button, a battery. What is the behavior? Helps to play game, watch movies, write some code, and many more. So you can take any of the object and every object has these two things for sure. Okay. Now is the time to take the software world object. Is that we are going to create in Java program. Software. Okay. So it also have two things, same like the real life object. What are those two things? First of all, it is data members. The data members. An example I'll give you when I'll write some code. Okay. And the second one is the method or function. Methods. It is also known as function. And your data members are also known as instance variables. Okay. Software. Now, in software life, you got these two things. In software life, you got these two things. In real life, you got these two things. Now, the real life one I have explained you. Software life, the data members and the methods and functions. Now, let's see them. For methods and function, I'll give you a separate video. For this one, there will be a separate video for functions and or methods also, you can call them. Okay, so in that video, it will be completely covered. As of now, let's understand about objects and classes. First of all, let's create a method. This I told you that it's a method. This only is the method. Now about this also you will get to know in detail in that video. This we have created. Our work is over here. Okay. Let's create a class. The class is child. And it has some of its members. Those are int a, not int a. Those are the name, string name is equals to, let it give as first name f name e. After that, int age equals to, let's give it as 20. Okay. Now let's display both of them. For that we will create a method, and all about method you will be knowing in another video. So wait for it, tomorrow only it will be coming. Void display. So how to create the method, what is the meaning of void, that all you will get to know in that video. Why we are using this bracket, this all also you will get to know. Void display system.out.println the name is plus f name. Sorry, this is capital F, this is like this. Okay, what is the problem now? String name is equals to, sorry, it should be not f name, it should be the variable. System.out.println the age is plus age. Now we have created a class. Creating a class. Okay, this is our parent class. Okay, this is our parent class, parent. It have two data members or instance variable. Data members. This is also a data member, the string, and this is also a data member. What is this? This is your method, also known as function. Okay, the creation of this, what is display, what is this bracket, what is this void, this all I'll tell you, but in the next video. Only today I'll tell you that display is the name of our method, and that this is method or function of the this class parent. Okay, now I told you that object is having two things, data members and method. In the parent, means in the class, both the things are present. Now let's call both the things down. How to call them? Now I'll tell you syntax of creating the object. Always create the object in this one, public static void main string rg, under this one. How to create it? Very simple. First of all, write the name of your class, that is parent. Write the name of your object. I am giving my object name as child. After that, equals to new, and again the name of your class, parent. Again the name of your class, and after that this bracket is necessary, small bracket. Okay, so parent is the name of my class, child is the name of my object, new is to give it a new memory, and again parent is the name of my class. Let's call the method of this child dot display This is the method of my class. What is dot? Dot is a operator which is used here. For methods it is used. For the system.out.println it is used. It is an operator. Remember it. Dot is an operator. New is to give it a new memory or a new location. Okay. Now see what I have done here. Here I have created an object. Creating an object of parent class. And what I have done here, calling the method of that particular object. Okay. System.out.println. See, what will this method give us? This method will give us this output. Let's check it out. Is it giving or not? See, it is giving the output. So basically here we created a class, and this class object we created here, the object was child, and to this object we give a particular method. This was display. You can understand it in real life. Here we created a parent class, or here we created a factory. Okay, our factory's name is parent. To that factory we have given two characteristics. That was name and age of the factory. Factory's name is parent. We have given two characteristics to the parent. That was name and age. Okay. Okay. Factory is under parent groups. Parent groups limited. And to that factory we give a name, and we give it as a age when it started, an age. Particular age we give it as. Now, what behavior we give it as was, it will show its name, it will print its name and age when it was designed. Like made in China, designed in this. Made in India, designed in this. So this will create its name and age. Now what we have done here, we have created a product of the factory. That product was child. Object it is. Object means that product was child. And it is new. Parents, what it is? It is new object of parent class. Now here we have given it, we have created an object. Now we have to print on it what is the name and age of that object. So we have display, and we have called a method here. So about methods you will get to know in further video or the next video that is coming. After that we will run it. So here factory was created, here our product was created, and the stamping or the printing happened on it, and after that we got the output is name is F-name, age is 20. So this was a primary concept of objects and classes. And in this program I have created this in single program only. Let me open my BlueJ quickly. So in BlueJ it will be very easy to differentiate for you. Let me create a new class which is as, okay, let me create some fruit. Let me create a tree, mango underscore tree. Not mango tree, simply let me create a tree. Okay. Let me open the editor. Let me clear all of this. Now, this is my tree. What is this? Public class tree. What is this? This is my tree. Public static void, not public static void main. Instead of this, let me create. Now I have created a tree. Now let me give it a data member, that is string. String what we can say is string. Okay, let me give it as name only. Name is equals to, let me give it as mango. For example, you grow a tree and now you are not knowing what it is going to give us, which fruit it is going to give. You have simply sown a seed, or somebody have sown a seed and you are not knowing what fruit it is giving. You are simply watering it every day. And trees, see here, this tree or this is creating, so I am creating it. Now let me create its method. Display, sorry, void display, and then system dot out dot println. Let me give it as simply name. Okay, so I have created a tree here. Now let me create a new class. That is our output. Output means what output you are going to get from this tree. So simply what I'll do is public class output public, sorry, static static void main string args. Now after that, let me create a fruit from that tree, or the tree is giving me fruit. So what fruit it is giving? Let me show you this. So I'll create tree gave me fruit is equals to new tree, because the fruit is coming from the tree. After that, this fruit, I don't know now what is this fruit all about. Fruit dot display. Now tell me what is this fruit, or which fruit I have shown or I got. This arrow I'll tell you. Wait a beta. Void main. Okay. It is mango. I got a mango. So from this tree I got an output as mango. What does this arrow shows? This arrow shows that this is the child of this, or this is the object class of this. Okay. Means I have imported the object from this. Now let me show you something. If I'll remove this and if I compile it, nothing will happen. But now let's change the access specifier. Private. I have done it private. Now nobody can access it. So see. Now this 3 output 1. See, it is showing that it cannot be accessed because this is private. This property is private. You cannot access it. No, never. So this is only the concept of object and classes. Okay. See, I have told you about the access specifier also. See, here I try to change it, so it doesn't return anything. So this arrow tells in BlueJ, this arrow tells you that the object is created from this class. In this class, object is created from this class. Okay. So let me write the syntax of object here one time. Syntax of creating. That's why I told you that you need to watch that another video which will come tomorrow. Method will be very clear in your mind. In method, many things are there, many things. And in method, one of the property of object oriented programming will be also discussed. That I am not revealing now. That I will tell you tomorrow only. How to create the object. First of all, write the class name. Whatever is the name of your class, then write object name whatever name you want to give to your object, then write new, then again write your class name. This is how you create an object. How to call a method, that I'll show you in tomorrow's video. Do not forget to watch it. You have to watch that video. This is for sure. Okay. So this was the concept of object and classes. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed it, do hit that subscribe button along with the bell icon. Follow me on social media platforms and check the description for this source code. Bye.